Yo, hello. Can you hear me? Yo, bro, what's up? Need to hop again and watch the. Yeah, bro, no problem. Not really. No, I just back test. I just made like 1 week of trading. I mean, 1 week of back testing. Forward testing. Sorry, and that's it. Uh, I wasn't really disciplined back then, so I was following a lot. Did not like it that much, but I did not actually give it the time to back test. It's very similar to it is the orb, but the 1 hour orb, to be honest. But did not actually backtest. So I'm gonna start backtesting the first 3 months of this year. I'll explain the rules in like 2 minutes, and let's just see. I'm actually very curious. I wanna see the results. Okay. You don't have a middle line here. Mm, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna start in a bit. Okay, so what is the silver bullet strategy? Basically, we wait on the 1 hour. Okay, the 1 hour candle should be the 9 a.m. candle. So once the 9 a.m. candle forms on the 1 hour, you mark the high and the low of that candle. Okay, and then on the 1 minute time frame, you wait for a sweep of the high to go shorts targeting the low of the 1 hour. Okay, so again, on the 9 a.m. candle, okay, on the 1 hour time frame, we mark the high and the low. That's our 1 hour orb. And then we go to the 1 minute time frame. We wait for the price to sweep either the high to take a reversal short, or the low to take a long. The entry model could be anything, any ICT entry model, to be honest. Which the entry model I'm gonna explain, but the concept: sweep the high, short, sweep the low, longs. Uh, so basically, you need to target the low if you're going shorts, and target the high if you're going longs. But I'm not gonna do that. I will just target to risk to reward, because we might get a 8 9 hour, and sometimes the trade might take a day or two. So to make things simple, I will just target for 2 hour and then 1 hour break even. um, what else do I miss? I think that's it. That's pretty much the strategy. So there's a settings on FX replay. It's already pre-configured. It's a silver bullet session. If you go to custom settings, it's already on 10 a.m. 10 a.m. should be 9 a.m. Oh yeah. Okay, so when you click on 10 a.m., let me just double check. If you click on 10 a.m., yeah. So if you click on 10 a.m., it just basically means. Oh yeah, there's one thing I actually forgot. That's why it makes sense. The 10 a.m. Your trading window. When do you stop trading, right? So then once the 9 a.m. candle forms, that means we started at 10 a.m. Okay, so we trade from 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. That's it. Anything after 11 is not valid. Like you don't take any trade no more. So you have 1 hour window to trade, 10 to 11. Okay. So the entry model, which we are going to do, is after we sweep the high or the low, doesn't matter. Okay. We need to wait for a displacement down and then a break of structure. Once we have a break of structure, we need to make sure there's a fair value gap behind. Then we're gonna place a limit order on the fair value gap and the stop at the recent high, targeting to risk to reward. Okay, so basically, let me just draw. Where is this drawing thing? It was there somewhere. Yeah, here, path. So basically, we sweep the high. Then we need to see a displacement. That displacement creates a break of structure. Then slide, and then like leaving a fair value gap behind. The price retests the fair value gap. That's our entry. So we're gonna place a limit order right there. And our stop is at the recent high. Target to risk to reward. And at 1 hour, we just move stop loss to break even. Okay. So in this case, that's our first session. We mark the high and the low until 11. So that is 11. Okay. Go to the 1 minute. And then we wait for setup. Okay, so now we swap the high. I'm gonna be waiting for a break of structure, displacement down. Alright, so we have a break of structure here. Price leaves a fair value gap behind here. So you place a limit order, your stop at the recent high, targeting to risk to reward, risking 0.5. I'm not gonna take partials this time, just break even. At 1 hour break even, and then we wait. Oh, that's very sad. Yeah, the price, the price left without us. But look, we have an IFVG here. Imagine entering on IFVG. Boom, TP hit. But let's just follow. I mean, that's ICT favorite entry model, which is the fair value gap and then retest. Okay, so that day sadly we missed an entry. We go to the other day. Oh, there was a bank holiday that day, so next. Okay, Friday. Oh, that's a 1 hour. My bad. Okay, we mark the high and the low. We swap the high. Now we wait for a break of structure. We do have a break of structure here. Having a fair value gap right there. Limit order. Stop is here. Risking to risk reward. Break even 1. Oh, huh? What is this? Why do I? Oh, I entered market order. My bad. Yeah, and there's this new cool feature on FX Replay. You can usually we just right click and then replay back to this date. Now it's something similar to TradingView. Just pick a specific time and then you just go back. That's a really cool feature. Okay, now that's a fair value gap. Limit order. Hey. Let's wait. Alright, tapped us in. What time is it? We're still in the time window. Right, we got stop. Generally speaking, to be honest, like when the price goes without you, you just enable the limit order. So personally, what do I like to do? Because that's like a very sad entry. Like I wouldn't take this entry at all. You could do. I mean, I'm just gonna backtest, right? And then you do the rules. Like, but what would I do here to fix this issue? Once you have a fair value gap, right? The price did not retest it. I would count 3 to 5 candles, right? 3 to 5 consecutive candles. If the price did not retest, I will just cancel my limit order. You could that's a mechanical rule you could add, right? Because you could have saved yourself from getting stopped here. But for the sake of backtesting and checking the results, I'm gonna keep it as is. I'm not gonna change the rules. Then that's a loss. We go to the next day. By the way, the IFVG got us an entry, a 2 hour entry. What is this? This is a bug. I think the silver bullet session is bugged, so let's customize the New York session. Oops. Yo, Ali, Habibi, how are you? I'm gonna put the New York session as 10 a.m. It's better, I think. Let's see. New York. There we go. That's way better. We mark the high and the low. Right, we swap the low. Now we need to break a structure. Right, we do have a break of structure here, but we don't have any okay, we do have fair value gap here. Place limit order. Stop at the low. Tourist reward. 1 hour break even. Let's see. Okay, the price retested. Boom, stop. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it got stopped. Go to the next day. New York session. Mark the high and the low. 1 minute. It's pretty simple, to be honest. Very simple. We swap the high. Wait for a break of structure. We do have a break of structure here. That is our fair value gap. That's a bit tricky because in my retest here. So the question is, what happened if the price did not give you an entry and then went all the way down and swept this low? Well, you just switch your bias. Your bias is no longer short anymore, it's longs. That's your last stop. Oh, that's a big stop though. It's an ugly entry. Let's see. See, now price did not give us an entry, then we switch our bias because we swept the low. Right, that's our break of structure. That's a fair value gap as well. Tourist reward. Oh yes, there was a fair value gap here behind. So you take the first fair value gap in front of you. So that's the fair value gap here. Cancel the order. There's a fair value gap. That's the last swing low. Tourist reward. To break even at 1 hour. Here we go. Alright, stop loss to break even. And then we got stop to break even. Okay. That day's a break even day. New York session. I'm so used to the 15 minute, by the way. Every time I switch my time frame to 15 minute. Wait, is everything clear? Any questions? I think that's very simple. Anything that is orb related is very easy and simple. It like so I'm just backtesting ICT's favorite entry model, but you could change the entry. You could just stick to the IFVG. Like you could choose any entry. It doesn't have to be ICT. It just we sweep the low, go longs. We sweep the high, just go shorts. So now we swept the low. We need to wait for a break of structure. All right, we do have a break of structure here, and a small fair value gap right there. That's a gap. That's your limit order. That is your stop. Twist reward. Boom, and you got stopped. Holy. Wait, what time is it? What is this? Oh. So that was 9 a.m. and then that's 18. So I think that day was a Labor Day or a bank holiday. Yeah. Okay, then let me just go back. There's no trading day this day. Day after. So far, how many losses do we have? 2 losses. Okay. 1 break even, 2 losses. That is Friday. We mark the high and low. Okay. We do have a break of structure here, but no fair value gap yet. We do have fair value gap here. Yep, no fair value gap. It's gonna be a big stop. Big stop. Oh, okay. Oh, the price left without us again. Cancel the order. But what do we have here? We have an IFVG. That is your entry. And TP hit. But anyways, it's for you guys to just go out there and backtest it. I'm just trying this new entry model. New York session. High and low. 1 minute. No, we did not sweep anything yet. Okay, so we do have a break of structure here. Do we have another fair? Yeah, we have a fair value gap here. The price retested. We go for longs. Limit order. That is your stop. To risk to reward. Ooh, okay. It's actually this is me first time backtesting this strategy. It looks so ugly. Yeah. Next day. 3 losses so far. You could there's a lot of filters you could do to enhance the strategy, but I'm just following the rules here. Just following the rules. Okay? Obviously, I could enhance a lot of mistakes right there. A lot of mistakes. But let's just see the win rate overall and then how we can adjust. Well, we've seen the first backtesting session that I did. There's the tags. You could filter tags. What you want to see, you could add. Then check the win rate, change the entry model, play around it. But here I'm just following rules, being complete robot. Okay, swap the high. We break structure, but there's no fair value gap. No fair value gap. we do have actually entry here. We did break structure, no? And that is the fair value gap. Like, see, that's an internal break. So it's for you to decide. I'm just gonna take any break because that's an internal swing, and that is the external break here. So this is a low probability trade. Okay, stop loss break even. I went to break even. Wait, my entry was no, okay, I wasn't late. Okay, three break evens in a row so far. Okay, mark the high and the low again. 1 minute. Did not break structure yet. It's pretty choppy. Oh, we did break structure here. And that's our fair value gap ready. What time is it? It's 10:52. So we still have 8 more minutes. You could also add an SMT as a variable. I'm testing today on the Nasdaq, obviously. Nasdaq. Okay, it's the entry. Stop loss to break even. Oh, first TP, finally. So it's been like 2 weeks. We had 3 losses, 3 break even, and 1 TP. And go next day. High and low. No, that's 959 candle. We did not sweep anything yet. We did sweep and also break structure here. Now there's a small fair value gap right there. That is your entry. Limit order. 2 risk to reward. Or to break even at 1 hour. Okay. Stop loss or break even. Beautiful. My sound is super low. I think, and hello, can you hear me now? I think because my mic is too sensitive when it's slightly deviated to the right side, you cannot hear me. But I hope you can hear me now better. Is it good now? Can you hear me good? Is it clear? One hour. All right, so far we have 2 TPs, 3 stop losses, 2 break even. I thought we had 3. Okay, 2 break even so far. We go to the next day now. Is my mic better now? It looks better to me now from the settings. Okay. Still low? Okay, yeah, good. I need to fix that later. But any questions so far? Is it clear? Wait, is this the... Yeah, okay. That's the 1 minute. Right, now we sweep the low. No, we did not sweep anything. Now we swept. That's the 954. We swept the low. Is that a swing? Nope. Okay, that's a swing. We break structure. We do not have any fair value gap. That's our only fair value gap here. Let me just place a limit order. The highs and lows you break are of a session. What do you mean? I don't understand. You mean the highs and what? You mean the 1 hour high and low? So basically, if the price sweeps, so at 1 hour, the 9 a.m. candle, you mark the high and the low. If the price sweeps the low, you wait for a break of structure on the 1 minute time frame, and then the first fair value gap that the price leaves behind, you place a limit order there for the longs, and vice versa for the shorts. If the price sweeps the high, you wait for a break of structure from the 1 minute. If the price leaves a highs of lows of the 9 a.m. 1 hour candle. So I think you came in late because I'm gonna explain it like one more time very fast. Strategy. Basically, on the 1 hour time frame, once the 9 a.m. candle forms, you mark the high and the low of the 9 a.m. candle. That's your range. Okay? So you look for an entry between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. That's your 1 hour window from 10 a.m. to 11. On the 1 minute time frame, you wait for an entry. If the price sweeps the low of the 9 a.m. 1 hour candle, you go for the longs. If the price sweeps the high of the 9 a.m. 1 hourly candle, you look for the shorts. Is it clear? Let's see. Fair value gap. Limit order. Like now it's 10:36. We have 30 more minutes to look for an entry. No problem, man. Okay, tap us in at 10:52. Stop loss to break even. Wait, why didn't go to break even? Maybe I forgot to adjust it, but that's a break even. Beautiful. Nice. So we are up 3R, I guess, so far. That's very good. That all of these backtesting, the dates and is this year. So I'm gonna backtest the first 3 months of this year. I'm gonna try. So I'll be backtesting just 1 hour, and so every Sunday. Hopefully I can finish maybe January and then begin February, and then we do the analytics section. So that's the 9 a.m. candle. I mark the high and the low. Go to the 1 minute time frame. We swept the high. We need to wait for a break of structure. Okay, we did break structure here, but we have no fair value gap. Alright, so here, ready, break of structure. That's your fair value gap. We place a limit. Hello, Nelly. How can you risk the same amount in dollars even if the number of points is different? Sometimes your stop loss is big. Yeah, that's backtesting, bro. That is backtesting. See, that's the difference between backtesting and live trading. So in futures, you cannot risk a fixed amount. It's only in forex. Forex you can do that because there's a calculator, the magic keys. It's this one here. That's what when I trade forex, that's what I use. Oops. So that's the calculator. That's what I use for forex. If you want to risk $1,000, no matter how big your stop loss is gonna set the same. But in futures is different. We have contracts. So if you want to risk $100, the price might have, like NQ is very highly volatile. It's impossible to risk exactly 100. It will be 120, 130, something in between. But because this is backtesting, so it's just you can be accurate with it. So the backtesting just gives you like 80% of how the real environment looks like. The other 20% is well, that's how I judge, is your risk and FOMO. You should not FOMO, because like live trading creates FOMO. So you need to backtest as much as possible, have confidence in your edge, and then you can kick in the live market. Yeah. Yep. Like recently, the past few weeks, my stop loss are usually 60, 50 points, which is crazy. Mm, it's kind of sad because I only enter at one, maximum two contracts. So if I take partials, I'm taking 50%. Ooh, okay. So tap us in, one down, stop us a break even. Okay. Go next day. Is it clear? Is everything clear? I think it's a very straightforward strategy. That's a 9 a.m. candle, high and low. 1 minute. It's pretty choppy. Okay, we swap the high. I wait for a break of structure. Okay, so now there's no trading this day. Time hits 11 a.m. No entry, so no trade. The other day. We mark the high and low. Okay, we swept the low. Wait for break of structure. That is my last swing. It's a new swing. So we did break structure. That's a swing. We break structure. Don't have any fair value gap. That fair value gap already was mitigated here. It was mitigated before the price break structure, so that's invalid. It has to be mitigated once. Alright, so we have a break of structure here. It's 1047. A fair value gap here. Stop loss the recent low. To risk to reward. It's 1049. Okay, save. Oh, I forgot to put break even. Alright, we got stopped here. Okay. other day. So far we are up 2R. So far 2R this month. So we're up 1% because I'm risking 0.5%. Swap the high. We did break structure and leave a fair value gap behind, so that's our limit order. Here. Stop loss the high. Right, price tapped me in. Boom, right to stop loss. Okay, next day. So now we're up 0.5R, 0.5%. Let's see how will we end the month, green or break even or red. Okay. Swap the low. Did not break structure yet. We did now. Fair value gap. Alright, that's your entry. That's a fair value gap. Limit order here. Stop loss at the low. To risk to reward. At 1R, go to break even. pretty choppy. We got stopped. Oh, it's a really ugly price action. I think that's an FOMC day. Yep, FOMC day. So now we're back to break even. We are back to break even. We have Thursday and Friday to tell us how this year's January look like following the rules mechanically 100%. Right, we have a break of structure here. Alright, that's our entry. That is the break of structure. And we have the fair value gap here. That's my limit order. It's my stop. Risking 2 risk to reward. Ooh. Okay, and we got stopped. Now, last day 31. Oh, wait. There's no. Oh, yeah, here. So far we are down 0.5%. 1 hour down. Swap the high. Big displacement. Leaving fair value gap behind here. It's a limit order. Stop loss is here. 2 risk to reward. Auto break even 1. And we ended the month's negative 1% so far. Let's go next day. Okay, so January was down 1%, I believe. But I'm gonna keep on completing still. I have 30 more minutes. I hope I can finish this. That'll be interesting. The first 3 months. Okay, so let me just open the analytics section. No, let me just do February first. Like before the ending, we just analyze the data. Okay, so mark the high and the low. We swap the high. No break of structure. Yeah. Yeah, so we did break structure here. But that candle that breaks structure already mitigated the fair value gap, so this is not a valid entry. We do have here break of structure, but there's no fair value gap above. Right, no entry this day. New York session. Mark the high and low. Pretty straightforward. Oh, we have news here. PMI, okay. Swap the high. Oh, okay, so now we swap the high and then we displaced down. We swap the low. So our bias is long now. We switch from long to short. So now we're looking for longs. Break of structure. Fair value gap behind here. Small fair value gap. That's your entry. Limit order. That's your stop. 2 risk to reward. Auto break even 1. That's crazy. Wow. Look how close we are to our stop loss. Right? We're back to break even now. Next day. High and low. Remember, you could add your own rules. So you could easily enhance the win rate of the strategy. Very simple. You add your own rules. Change your entry model. For example, you don't take trades inside the range. You only take below the range, above the range. You know, stuff like that. There's a lot of... You could just manipulate the rules the way you want to. The way that fits you the most. For instance, me, I never like to trade inside the range. Because inside the range, this indicates that the price wants to chop, you know. It's kind of risky. Swap the high. Actually, no, there's no swing. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, that's the entry right there. Break of structure here. Big fair value gap. Very big. Limit order. Stop loss at the recent high. Risking 2 risk to reward. Auto break even at 1 hour. What just happened? Oh, break even. Okay. It hits 1 hour. And stop as a break even. Okay. Next. High and low. Oops. Okay, swept the low. Wait, break of structure. Yeah, we do have here break structure. That's a small fair value gap. Place limit order. That's a very tiny stop. Look at the volatility this year. It's crazy, man. Look how small the stop is. Look, and that's 44%. That's crazy. This looks like at 15, 20 points to me, to be honest. Stop loss or break even. That's really sad. All right. Oh, I remember that day. Yeah, Trump said something very ugly. It dropped all the price. I got stopped that day. I remember. I was very pissed. I remember that day. But you could simply here trail your stop, take partials, and yeah, do your thing. But that's a break-even trade. New York session. What time is it? Yeah, we still have 20 more minutes. I think we can finish February. I really hope. I really hope we can finish this month. Then we can have a really good analytics section of the overall win rate. Swap the high. We break structure, but there's no fair value gap. No entry. Oh. It got us an entry at 11 a.m. So it's invalid. Let's see. Well, that will get you a TP. But the entry was literally at 11 a.m. So it's from 10 to 11. It's up to you. You want to backtest after the 10 11 a.m. window, then you could do that. High and low. Right, we swapped the high. No break of structure yet. We do have break of structure here. Sadly, that's a fair value gap, but the price that mitigated that gap, it's the same candle that breaks the structure, so we don't have any fair value gap up there. Still no fair value gap. We do have one here. Oh, that's 11 a.m. Next session. That's our second week of February. So February, it's quite slow month. Right. Break of structure ready. It's your fair value gap. Limit order here. Stop loss there. To risk to reward. Got stopped. So usually here. Okay. We're down 0.5% so far. Negative 1 hour from the beginning of the year. I just strategy that doesn't look too good to me. I wouldn't. I just don't. I don't know. So far, I'm just not liking it. Even though you could enhance it, right? Change the entry models. Try IFVG. IFVG is the best. Try not trading inside the range, but that will just cut a lot. Like you, like throughout the month, you'll have only 5, 6 trades. So I kind of don't like it, to be honest. So like, so far I'm just it's not a good strategy to me. To me, I just don't like it. All right, you have fair value gap here. So that's the entry. Of course, it's gonna hit break even. Of course, it will hit break even. That's a break even trade. Next day. Yeah, this strategy is not. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. It's a bit slow. Oh, that's our entry actually. We break structure, we retest the fair value gap. So we go back in time. Break of structure. Fair value gap. Limit order here. Stop loss at the low. And we got stopped. Yeah, it's not very promising so far. Not very promising. The 15-minute orb is the best. We could argue all you want. 15-minute orb is the best. So after the strategy, I'll be trying the 5-minute orb, which is Casper SMC. A lot of people said that it's bad, but I don't know. We need to check. That's a break of structure. Is that a break of structure? Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's a fair value gap. Limit order. That's the recent low. To risk reward. Oh, okay, that's a good one. So we're back to break even. I think that's so far. This is telling me that that's a break even strategy. That is a break even strategy. Okay. I'm gonna do Thursday, Friday, and actually, we're approaching the end of, because there is also February. Okay, let's just try to end the month before the 15 minutes. Okay, is that 1 hour? Yeah. Okay. Did not break structure. Okay, we did break structure here. That is fair value gap. Limit order. That's your stop. I think that's gonna be a good trade. It looks good for the reversal. Yep. But it did not tap us in, man. Oh my god. That's really sad. You have a inversion here. Another inversion here. Yeah, that's really, really sad. Yeah. Let's see if it will tap us in. It tap us now. Now we're tapped in. Obviously, we got stopped because the momentum is gone. I'm not gonna take this trade because that is. I feel like of course, we're judging this strategy mechanically, but that's not fair. Taking this setup, the price went without you. Why the hell would you keep the order open? So, I'm gonna back off on this. But you see, like, this entry model, I really hate, because sometimes the price just leaves without you. IFVG is way better. We have like you have 2 entries here. You have 1 here, IFVG, 2 here. I think that entry got you to 2R. Yeah, that's a 2R entry. take the last trade and then go to the analytics section. That's Friday. No break of structure yet. Ooh. Oh. I think that's a stop loss. we did break structure. That's the fair value gap. It's a limit order. That's your stop. To risk to reward. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it hit stops. Okay. Very terrible so far. Let's go to the analytics section. Okay. 31% win rate so far. Well, we just have 22 trades. That's not fair. Like, you need to gather more data. But I just look at the equity curve. It's kind of ugly. So, not liking it so far. We have 5 consecutive losses, 3 consecutive wins. Did we? Oh yeah, we had here, yeah. Okay. So 1% January. So far we're up 0.5% February, but we still have one more week to end it. So I think that's pretty much it. Next Sunday I'll be finishing March, and then we start with the Casper SMC, the 5-minute orb. But that'll be it for today. Do you have any questions? If you have any question, please do ask. But so far, it's a straightforward, very simple, and the results are not too promising, to be honest. Not too promising. Yeah, that's really bad. So we still have 1 week or 10 days in February, and then March, and then we can see how the first 3 months went, and yeah, we jump into the other strategy. That'll be it. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next Sunday. Peace. Bye bye.